What's up everyone, Devon Digital, and this is the first of my iPhone journey video for 1 year. So I plan on using the iPhone 17 Pro Max as my main device for 1 year, alongside my Pixel phone as well. But just this will be my main device. And I'm gonna give you my 1 month so far update on my, frustrations or anything else that's good, the bad, or whatever, using this phone as an Android user. So I wanna say that there's a lot of things with this phone that is a lot more complicated than using it as, compared to my Android or compared to my Pixel. Let me just say that. So the first thing I want to say that there's a lot of frustration using this phone in comparison to my Pixel, because there's a lot of things up here that's just not simple. It's like, not saying that it's not simple, just saying that there's extra steps to do certain things with this device on a day-to-day basis. And then again, I keep telling you guys the same thing over and over when it comes to this keyboard experience. It's just horrible. Even the voice dictation is just horrible. And this thing feels like it lacks any type of AI intelligence. And you know me being a Pixel guy, there's certain people who just hate AI, but what the Pixel does with AI, I just love it so much, and it makes my life a lot easier. So when I'm using this phone, it's just a little bit frustrating as someone who uses like clipboard in your keyboard, or using rephrase, using, the spell check and all the different things that they have inside the keyboard that just makes the typing experience better, and just everything is just, it's non-existing up here like that. And using Google to, ask questions, even though I have that app up here, it's just not the same. It just doesn't feel the same when it's using it on the iPhone compared to the Pixel and stuff like that. Now listen, this is not a rant type video of saying that this iPhone is terrible. This is me. If you're one of those people who want to like switch over to an iPhone, this channel is really for those Android users, right? This channel right here is for those Android users, or this video is for those Android users who feel and understand my frustration of using an iPhone. Not saying that the iPhone is bad, it's just that when we're comparing the two, this is the experience that you get. Now, if I was a dedicated iPhone user and I only use an iPhone, then I switched over to Android, then I would have similar complaints about the experience that I've been using on an iPhone compared to using it on an Android that I've never used before for a long term. Though the difference is that I always own the iPhone, but my frustrations never change. My frustrations never change because I've always been a Android guy first. So with this phone, there's a lot of things that I just don't like when it comes to the extra steps. Now, there's things that I do love about this phone is definitely the video. I'm always looking for a reason to shoot an Apple log so I could bring it home, upload it to my computer and color grade it. Now, there is a problem though when I shoot in ProRes and I put it to my 64 gigabyte M4 Mac Mini Pro, it definitely doesn't play smooth. It lags all over the place. I gotta make a proxy. Now, a friend of mine told me that I should use DaVinci because it should play fine, because he has the M4 and he does the same thing, and he says that ProRes actually works on his M4 base model, not the Pro. Like, I got the Pro, he has the base model, he said it works. So if anybody can give me any information on that, why that's happening to my M4 64 gigabyte version, you let me know, so I really don't shoot in ProRes anymore up here. I kind of just shoot in, I guess, HVAC or whatever it is. Just for the smaller files and stuff like that, but the quality is still good and I could color grade it and log and all stuff like that. So that's what I'm using in the Final Cut Pro app. Now, as far as photography goes with this phone, I do take pictures on it every so often, but not that much. I mainly just pick up my, my Pixel for any photo related type stuff, because I'm still not a fan of this camera up here, though it's a very powerful and good camera. If I had to pick one phone, if somebody told me, hey man, you only could pick one phone for everything, like everything, this would probably be the phone. I hate to say that, but this would probably be the phone because it's great for content creation, it's great for photos too as well, and it's a decent phone, but it's not a good, it's a decent phone, to me. But this would be the phone just because of that alone. And the Pixel, to me, is a smarter device, it's a smarter phone, it's a better phone. It's a way better phone, but when it comes to content creation, it just doesn't hold a candle. Besides photography, it's good for photography, but I kind of need video too. So that's why this one, I would choose that. But if I didn't need video, if I wasn't doing content creation, I'll simply just use the Pixel. Now, when it comes to battery life on this phone, it's incredible. I really enjoy it. 2 days batteries for me. Normally on Fridays, after I charge the phone up on Friday, I wake up Friday morning. I don't charge it until Sunday or something like that. I just don't charge it on the weekends. But on weekdays, I charge it every day just in case, I don't know, I'll just charge it. But it can definitely go 2 days, no problem with me. So battery life has been really great. The charging speeds, I really don't care how slow they are because I charge overnight anyways. I love using this phone with my AirPods and my Apple Watch and stuff like that. Of course, the whole ecosystem thing, the phone experience is that much better when you're using those products with it. So, I mean, I really, besides those little bit of frustrations that I do have, and I gotta bring up the reachability of this thing. I bring it up a lot in a lot of my videos, but I don't like the reachability, like using the reachability, because this phone is massive. I need 2 hands to operate it for me at least, because I can't one hand this phone at all. I wish it had gestures that I can swipe somewhere like the Pixel phones or any Android phones for that matter to swipe down, so I can have access to my control panel or my notifications and stuff like that. But I literally got to do my finger gymnastics way up here to these corners, and that's about it. That's another frustration I have, but I just kind of like getting used to using it with 2 hands. Normally I just go with the smaller Pros, and next year when I upgrade, I'm definitely gonna go back to the smaller Pro, because to be honest with you, I never had that issue with the smaller Pro. It's the Max that I have this problem with. So if I get the smaller one, that eliminates that whole me ever bringing that back up, because I never brought it up ever until I got a Max. So there's that. Another good thing is that I love like the case selections that you get for the iPhone. Like, geez, man, like when it comes to Pixels and stuff like that, because I've been using Pixels for what, I don't know, since the 6 or whatever. I just normally just get the, original case that Google gives us or whatever, and my thin-born case. The only 2 cases I actually use when it comes to those cases. But when it comes to like the iPhone, there's so many different case choices out there that I love. I don't have any of them with me, they're upstairs, but it's the one I currently have on it right now. Just got it in the mail, so I just was kind of rocking with it right quick. But I normally don't rock a case anyway, but when I do, looks tough, right? Yeah, I like that. So it's a really cool case, and I really like it and stuff like that. Check it out if you want to get this case, in the link down in the description below. And the last thing I want to say is that when it comes to my Google apps that I love using on a daily, that I use, on my computer, my laptops, my tablets, my Pixel phone, a lot of them are kind of like wonky on my iPhone. The experience of them is a lot worse than it is, I mean, it's just bad, just not that great on the iPhone. I thought Google Apps was supposed to work better, but they just kind of really don't. So I do have a little frustration with not all of them, just some of them, especially like Google Photos not syncing in the background type thing, and Google Drive sometimes fluke on me, and there's some other ones in there too, like my Keep. I showed y'all a video on my Twitter how bad Keep was, like showing offline popping up. It just wasn't working. So I had to uninstall it, reinstall it until it happened again. Then I do it again, did it a few times. But so far it's been good. So I don't want to jinx myself. Knock on wood, that ain't wood. But you get what I'm saying. But other than that, the iPhone experience has been good so far. So this is my 1 month so far. I'll update you guys on next month on the experience, if anything changed or anything got better or worse. And that's it. This is just my experience as an Android user, aka Pixel user, using an iPhone as my daily driver. Anyways, I'm trying to hit 8,000 subscribers this year by the end of the year. So please hit that link, share, and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.